Yeah, I mean, that's all I'm saying. And if you're offended that I brought your situation into it, it's because your situation kind of it's bringing light to, I'm supposedly going to you guys and taking bones and taking them over to the top. No, that's going on already in the chat with moderators and folks that, you know, do their thing. Yeah, so okay, everyone has moved on to set one person. Well, I don't know, maybe. They probably have. Yeah. Yeah. So, but I hope what I really tried to convey tonight was that let's stop with this narrative that St. James is a bone collector. It ain't me. It may go for good television, as they say, or a good show. You know, what's your Cash App, Cupcakes? Put your Cash App in the chat. Gonna bless you, because you are a great moderator. Yeah. And you know, you're on Pam's, mine, you know, everybody. So you're great. If you don't mind, Cupcakes, if you would put your Cash App in the chat, I would appreciate it. Or do I have your Cash App? Let me see. I think I have it. Let me see. Because I know you've sent me stuff. What is it, Cupcakes? It's like Shalonda or something, isn't it? Does anybody know Cupcakes is no, it ain't Shanice. What is it, Cupcakes? Oh, see. No. I don't have to do any of that, Kyrie. What do you say? I think you're trying to show your friend that you're really his friend, and that's cool. But to single me in, no, that I'm not singling you guys out. See, you're missing the point. Cupcakes, I still can't see your I can't see it. I want you to put it up there, Cupcakes. No, I Shamika. Yeah. Shamika. I know it's in here somewhere. You don't want to give it. I'm gonna find it, Cupcake. Shamika. Oh, I thought I was. Shaki. I don't know. Oh, yeah, Shamika Anderson, right? Is that it? Yeah. Is it Sham Cups Z? Cupcakes, tell me. Kyrie, I want to talk to you. Hit delete, Kyrie. I want to chit chat with you. Nothing harsh. Oh, I mean, I'm sorry, you know. But when she gives cash apps, I mean, it's on there. Is that it, Kwame? Sham Cup Z? Is that hers? Ain't nobody talking. Okay. Anyway, I'll find it out and I'll send it later. But I mean, does anybody understand what I'm saying about the whole bone collector thing, the beefs that just need to be settled, so there's no need to put people in the middle to even be considered as bone collectors? There's the StreamYard right there. Can y'all see it? Or y'all can't see it? There is the StreamYard. There it is. No. See that? No, I didn't come on here to drag nobody. I really came on here to really kind of put things in perspective, because the narratives went a little left. The narratives went a little left. Sorry. Yeah, it's okay, Ray. It's okay. But the narratives went a little left. So I just wanted to bring them back in. Like even like when you first stopped with Pyro, it was a little more pure than it's being portrayed. It was a little bit more pure. You were going back with yourself as to you didn't want to do it because you wanted to continue to help out. Can't nobody see the link? Let me see something. Yeah, I don't see the link in there either. What did I do? Hold on, y'all. I did something weird. Let me see. The link is not coming on. Let me copy the link and send it. Uh-oh. Let me copy the link. I think I'm under my other thing and it's tripping out. I'm under my other, give me a minute. I'm under my other deal and it's tripping out. Come on. Copy. All right. So I am going to send this to myself. Send. Give me a minute, y'all. I don't know what's going on with this, but we gonna get it together. We just going to get it together. Chat. Okay. Send. And I'm going to get on here and grab it and post it into the chat. What y'all talking about on there? Y'all ain't fighting like cats and dogs, are you? All right. Copy. And now it's in the chat. Copy, paste. There we go. I think it's in the chat now. Is it in the chat now? I can see it. It's in the chat now. No, it's BS. You can't move on, not seeing you and you work in the office together. The one problem is one person can accept. Yeah. I don't think everyone. Yeah. Come on now. Let's open up this thing here. I didn't single anyone out. That's what I'm saying. I think that's where we go wrong. No one's singled out. I mean, I'm just bringing light to narratives that have been spun that are not correct. Okay, the narratives that have been spun that are not correct. And if we can muscle through those narratives, I think we can get some resolution and everybody can be cordial. You don't have to be, all sweet and gumdrops and all that, but I believe we can be cordial. Yeah. Can y'all see this? What's this now? I don't think, Amanda, I don't think that's what happened. I don't think that's what happened. Yeah. It's in the chat, y'all. It's in the chat. But if everyone would just open up their minds for a conversation and not a argument, I'm telling you, things could happen. And this is why things need to happen. I like all you guys, but I have special love for because he is good. I mean, and that's fine. And that is Danny Lewis's preference. And she doesn't have to be, or he, I'm sorry, correct me if I'm wrong, that doesn't have to be ridiculed for that. And that's fine. You there? I think I have to unmute.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Okay, go ahead. What's up, Kwame?
So listen, St. James. So yeah. I think why people are a little confused especially when you inbox people and you call people and you talk about what's going on behind the scenes, and then there's issues and you have a certain intention. It comes across as messy. I don't think that was your intention. I don't think that you're a messy person. I really don't. I really don't see that. But here's my whole thing at the end of the day. I'm not interested in resolving anything with anyone because I've moved on. And I think Kyrie, I can speak for Kyrie and know that he has moved on, because we're not talking about that person. And so for me, everybody else has moved on, and whatever relitigating any of these conversations, I have no interest in. That's just not my thing.
Okay. And I totally
Hold on,
understand that.
hold on. Because at the end of the day, whether somebody believes me or not, I really don't care.
Okay.
Whether somebody dislikes me or not, I really don't care.
I mean, we all care to a certain extent now, Kwame.
What I don't want to continue to happen is constant conversation around myself, my company, and the people who I work with. Because if you really move on, then you move on. And it just seems like every single week, it seems like there's an issue with someone. Last week it was me and Kyrie because we went on Jives' platform. Then the week before that, it was someone else. Then the week before that, it was someone. It always seems like there's constant issues with that person. So for me, pull me out of it, leave me alone, and leave it be. Like that's how.
Okay, and I understand what you're saying. I do. I understand what you're saying. Give me a minute.
Okay.
I understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying is the supporters are like across platforms.
Okay.
That's my only concern. And when what it causes, I understand you may not be talking about it, but what it causes when there is a known dissension, it causes these folks to do all this bone collecting shit.
Well, here's my thing. If you can't identify who the bone collectors are in your camp, that's on you. And my thing is, if I bring a bone to you, because this is I was raised old school. I'm sure you've heard this before. If a dog brings a bone to you, they'll take a bone from you.
Well, yeah, everybody knows that. But
okay, so then my thing is this: at the end of the day, if somebody brings something to me, which they have, I'm like, I wish that person the best. Go about your business, because I don't need to go on a live and express, oh, look what I got. I heard this. I heard that. I don't need to do all that. You just move on and do what you got to do. Because when you have work to do and you have things that you got going on, you don't need to focus on what somebody is bringing you, what bones they're bringing you. Feel me?
I know it's easy. It's so easy to say, and that's what should happen. But what my concern is, it's the whole issue with making people choose. And you may not be doing it, like saying either it may not even be you, but it's just the thing of I like them all, but I feel so freaking weird because they hate each other. And
oh no. That's a very strong word. I don't hate that person. I don't want to deal with that person anymore. And I think that that's okay. I'm sure that person doesn't need to deal with me. That's fine. And I think that needs to be left at that. And I don't understand why we can't just be like, okay, well, these two people don't get along anymore. Let's move on. If other people feel like they're feeling chosen or they feel like they have to choose, that's most certainly not coming from me. I don't ever make anybody feel like they have to choose anything. As a matter of fact, if somebody is live during when I'm live, I don't mention anything. Because you know why? Because I don't watch them. So if everybody is an adult, they pay their own internet, they pay their own bills, they do what they need to do to go and watch whatever they want to watch. And so if somebody is choosing to go and watch somebody, they should be able to do that. Now, if somebody is making them feel like they shouldn't be watching it, that's something that they have to deal with. But most certainly, I can only speak for myself. I don't make anybody feel that way. Because to me, I don't care about the live numbers. I care about if you watch it or not. Are you getting the message? Did you catch the watch? Did you catch the replay? If you did, then we all good. That's the whole purpose of YouTube. That's the whole purpose of podcasting. You can watch whenever you want. You don't have to stay strict to an actual schedule. Because if you're busy, if you're working during that time, you can go and watch the replay on your way home, or when you're at home, or in the morning before you go to school, whatever the situation is. There's opportunity and times for you to go watch those things. So for me, I don't give a damn if somebody watches it during the show, live or not. I don't think that that's a big deal. So if somebody is feeling that way, if people are feeling that way, that's a personal thing that they have to work through on themselves. If somebody is making them feel that way, they have to question that. You feel me?
Yeah, I do. I do. I do.
Because
I
I'm
do.
the type of person. I'm the type of person. If Beyonce's on and Rihanna's on at the same time, I'm gonna watch Beyonce because I just like Beyonce more. But that doesn't mean I'm not gonna go and support Rihanna. You follow what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
and yeah, it definitely.
That's the whole purpose of having all of these different types of content creators, so you can watch different types of people. But I don't
Right.
think you should be forced to watch one.
Now coming back to my main issue of coming on the live,
Mhm.
what do you say when bone collectors come to you from other platforms to deliver messages to you? Now, does that happen or it doesn't happen? Or
It doesn't happen anymore. You know why? Because I blocked them.
okay,
Yeah.
okay,
And
okay.
I think that because I give you a certain amount of times before I say to you, hey, I need to protect my peace. I'm no longer interested in hearing what this other person has to say. I need to protect my peace. So if they do not, I've already set a boundary at that point. If they choose not to respect that boundary, then what I need to do is then go and either block them or mute them or whatever the situation is for me not to interact with that. Because if I am I'm not the type of person where if I get news or if I get some bones or whatever, I have to go live and I have to read whatever. I don't need to do that because it's not that deep for me. Hold on, if I can be honest, the lines get drawn and the pressure to pick sides is created when personal offenses are made public via live being instead of being talked out one-on-one. Well, yeah, I mean, I don't. That's what I'm saying. If there's an issue, there doesn't need to be a sense of you have to go on a live to go and do a read or to do all that stuff, whatever. If you get information, because that's the whole reason why Kyrie and I went on to Jives' platform this past Sunday, because I heard through the grapevine that Jives felt that I may have had an issue with him, or there was a question that I may have had an issue with him, and I felt, and my immediate reaction was,
Can we be honest? Can we be honest, Kwame?
I've been honest. So
Well, what? Let me just make a statement. I've sat on the phone or in chats with folks, with content creators, and we've talked about other. I remember, like I said, I was forthcoming when I said I talked about Jives. I was like, them wigs. I wish he'd stop all that wig shit, and 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 he needs to quit talking about that. His attorney, I mean, that Felton and all that. That's his fool, And I can be honest with that. So, but I'm not going to go to Jives and say, even though I don't have an issue with him, but I'm not going to say I didn't say anything negative about him, because I have.
that's not what I said, and I think that's actually exactly what Michaud said on the live, is that we all said shit. Everybody on that panel had said shit about each other or said shit to one another. The point of that panel was the point. You see, that's what I'm saying, St. James. Like, if there is a conversation that needs to be had, she can go over there and go do what she needs to do. I'm not dealing with her.
I think that's a conversation that's still one-on-one that you guys in. Because like
I
I said,
don't
Kyrie, can I just say this?
No, stop. Listen. I promise you right now, there is not a need for you to be a mediator.
Well, and I'm not trying to be a mediator. I am not trying to be a mediator.
There is never a day that I'm going to let her know right now. Because the next time I see her, if I see her, there's going to be a problem.
No threats on the St. James Show. No.
I'm not threatening. I'm
threat.
just saying there's going to be a problem. There's not a need for me to have a conversation with that thing at all. She don't need to talk to me. I don't need to talk to her.
But hold on. Did you hear when I said in the beginning that I had talked to Ty and he was really torn in regards to breaking ties with Pyro or not? It was like,
but St. James, the issue is this. I don't care if you come to Pyro or not. It's not the issue. If when you leave and then you immediately block me after that, I didn't understand what that was about. Because
you made that video talking about we had to have a meeting.
No. That's not what he said later on. What he said was because he got pissed off because there was a penalty with him, and I had no idea that he had an issue with that.
That was before.
No, it wasn't before.
That wasn't before. I think that was before. I think that's after the meeting you had. He blocked. Ty will block you in a minute. He don't care. He'll block everybody.
Okay, well that's it. Okay, I'm not here. Okay, exactly, Kyrie. There's no need to this conversation. Yeah, it's time for me to leave. Listen, at the end of the day, My whole thing is this. I'm not going to sit here and relitigate shit. I'm not going to sit here and have a conversation with anyone about it. My problem is that at the end of the day, when someone is having an issue with someone, they should not be bringing it to social media. That's all I'm saying. And if people feel like they have to decide whether they are watching Pyro or whether they're watching St. James Show or whether they're watching Kwame Speaks or whatever the situation is, whatever it is, they need that's something that they need to deal with on their own. That's something that they need to kind of figure out on their own, because nowhere from me or Kyrie it's having an issue with anybody watching other people's platforms. That's it. Like, I don't have an issue with it. I don't have a problem with it. There's no issues or beef coming from me. There's no issues or beef coming from Kyrie.
But you're hating. I'm not saying hate. Let me take that back. You are strongly disliking. Listen here.
Strongly. Wait. Finish your sentence. Strongly disliking what?
Doctor.
Strongly disliking what?
And like I said, I'm not trying to be a mediator, Kwame. But what I'm saying is, I think things have not been talked about. And are you saying because you were blocked, you're unable to really have a conversation?
James, if you have, let me explain something to you. If you felt slighted by me, or if I felt slighted by you, I should be able to just reach out to you and say, hey girl, what's the issue? Or this is something going on, and vice versa. But if I immediately block you and I immediately remove you from any way to contact me, we're not dealing with anything. And then you go on your platform and you start talking shit and you start saying all this stuff in your side of the story and how you feel about it, and I don't say anything, that's a problem. You're not trying to resolve anything. So for me, it's like you just wanted content, and that's fine. Go have your content. Be great in your lavender, boo-boo. Leave me alone. That's all I'm saying. At this point, I do not want to relitigate this with you or that person or anybody else. At this point, I want to be left alone. Exactly, Michaud. This could have all been resolved with a conversation just like we did on Sunday without pointing fingers. No one is innocent. Nobody said anything that I was perfect. Nobody said that the other person was perfect. But if we're going to really have a conversation, we should have just had a conversation instead of going on platforms and saying shit. That's all I'm saying. And then when someone blows up, like I did on that day, that's when people want to be like, oh, Kwame, that's an issue.
Well, I mean...
At this point, I don't need to relitigate this with you. We're still cool, St. James. I don't have a problem with you. You know I don't have a problem with you. So we're good. I mean, so my major issue, what I'm trying to get conveyed today is it's rough when people have beefs, because it does put supporters in a real pickle. And yes, we're all grown, and people go and do what they want to do, and that's what they should do. But I'm just saying, I wish us content creators would really think about what it does to their supporters. When no one wants to talk about it, huh? Have you had this conversation with the other girl? Because it seems like you're having a conversation with me, or you just generalizing.
This is general. No,
okay. I just want to make sure.
No, this is general. This is totally general.
Okay. To me, it's like when churches split.
It kind of really is.
Okay, right? Right?
It really kind of is.
Right. And so when churches split, people go over to certain churches, they go over to other churches, okay, and some people go to both. That's how I view it. Let's move on.
Yeah.
Go be great in your lavender. Go do what you got to do.
See shade right there. Right there.
I legitimately wasn't trying to be shady. I was saying for everyone to go be great in their lavender. Go be great. Like, seriously, like that's not shade for me. That's not shade. If somebody took it that way, I apologize. But like legit, oh no, I'm not doing this, girl. I'm not doing this. Go be great. I'm not doing this, St. James. I'm not doing this.
I think a calm conversation is.
Oh no, I'm not here to conversate. I'm not here to conversate with her. I thought she was finished. I thought she was leaving.
Bad. Okay, Kwame.
I'm not here to conversate with her. I thought she was leaving. Okay, girl. So listen. I don't know what all this came about because I've been on like a little, a little 5-day detox from all this stuff.
Yeah.
So maybe you wanted to come on and straighten out some stuff about your perception and what people are
No.
saying about you.
I wanted to straighten out because Ty, when I was in the chat a couple days ago, and
I get it.
do you understand that whole thing?
I heard everything.
Okay.
I heard the same change. But let me just say this. I unfollow and I block people. When I see something and I say, okay, this person is not in my corner, or this person is not supporting me, or I think this person is playing the pit.
You know what, Ty? How dare you think I'm not?
No. I'm just telling you what I do. If I see somebody moving a certain way and they seem like they everywhere, I say, okay, this person ain't really Team Thais. And it's not about camps, right? It's not about camps. I think this conversation is a little off about the followers, St. James, because Kwame don't have no followers. He has my subscribers, right? That became subscribers of his. So this is not like the way this conversation is being formed is like Kwame had subscribers on his own. Dr. Holt, Meet the Whitakers, Cupcakes, Michelle Holly, all of those people are Thai Squad members. Kwame don't have no damn followers. So I don't understand how this conversation is even going like this. I can understand if it was about like me and Jives and how different people may be torn between. Yeah, and really to be honest with you, me and Jives really have separate audiences now. Outside of the people that watch in the bushes, he has a whole new group of people. But Kwame don't have no audience, St. James. He don't.
See, that's
everybody in that chat is a Thai Squad member or a former Thai Squad member.
So Elder Bishop, we need to address. See, I wish we can do that, Ty, because like I said,
the roots of this is that these girls are sitting up here doing 4-hour lives on me, little old me, and I'm trying to get this narrative out that I'm crazy. So you felt that I have been manipulating your perception of King Jives. No, I've been with you for I've been with you for 2 years, right? I've been with you for 2 motherfucking years, and I've been feeding all this shit to you about King Jives. And when we have our major blowout, is when you have a revelation. See, these girls, they don't get it. They don't get it. We've already, in case there was ever any legal shit, you don't know this is an exclusive. I've already got the timeline together. Just in case there was any type of legal issues, right? I basically told my followers plan, and we've always done that. Y'all go into the punishment trailer if y'all leave before I do the benediction.
Yeah, but that's where I said the breakdown happened that night.
And then I said something about Kyrie playfully, and I believe Kyrie must have went around there and said, I don't know what's going on with Thais. And then Kwame does an emergency meeting the next day, right? Emergency meeting.
What it was, emergency meeting, yeah.
And then everybody was like, what the hell is he talking about? Because he never mentioned my name. Yeah. He never mentioned my name, but everybody alluded to or thought that he was talking about me.
And
Pam came in the chat and he snapped at Pam.
But Ty,
like, don't worry about who I'm talking about. Okay, wait.
Hold on. But didn't we have a conversation like maybe a couple of days or so before that? You were like, I don't want to leave Pyro, but I don't need them, right? You were torn.
That's been going. I've been going back and forth about that after my first year contract ended.
Yeah.
I was like, I really don't need to be here because first of all, I'm growing my own channel by my content. You're not doing anything for my numbers because you're not growing. When I got to his channel, he had like 400 people. And then over the course of these 2 years, he's got 800 people. So you're not doing anything for yourself, let alone for me. You know what I mean? So it was like, but I liked him at that time. I really did. Yeah. And the day I was supposed to leave, he posted a picture with a shirt that he bought from me. And I told him, I said, oh my God, the day I was supposed to tell him, so I stayed. That was the first time, the first contract. This next contract, the second year, Dante had left. And I told Dante, I said, well, shit, we're both the main like platforms on his, network. If we both leave, it really ain't nobody over there now. You know what I'm saying? And so I was torn.
There's people over there.
Huh?
There's people over there.
St. James, we're not gonna. He's delusional. I don't know whether they delusional, whether they smoke mushrooms. Ain't nobody watching that shit. Well, ain't nobody watching that shit. Kwame, listen, St. James, Kwame has to see them live numbers when they live on them shows. All of them. Ain't nobody watching that shit. I'm not here to trash his them people because they all nice people. I don't want to
trash it. My main thing was trying to kind of set the thing up. Even in the beginning of y'all beef, you were torn. You didn't want to not leave. I
didn't want to go, but let me tell you something. After the emergency meeting, then I went on conscious. Remember, I went on conscious, and then I had to blow it with King Jives.
Yeah.
Remember that? Mm-hmm. Okay. Right after that, then it was all kind of energy. It's like, I don't know, was he mad because I did a video? That's my personal life. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm not, when I'm on a live and I'm doing like a conscious video, I'm not with Pyro. That's my personal life. And if I had a problem with a content creator girl, are you mad that it was a video and somebody got some shine or got some attention? I don't know what her problem was after the conscious video.
Why do you think?
Because that Monday, St. James, I hate to keep cutting you off. That Monday, she did a video called Get Off the Train.
I remember. Yeah, I remember.
And I remember after the emergency meeting video, I left the chat altogether. So by the next week, here we go with the Get Off the Train video. And then she did another one called You're Weird with Oprah Winfrey as a thumbnail. And she kept doing that. Now, here's a gag. I'm still on the contract. She's doing that to me and I'm paying her.
Yeah.
I'm paying her and she's doing that to me, and basically telling my followers to get off the train.
And my only thing with that is, and like Kwame, and I'm going to say this because it's the truth. When you were on with Ty and you were asked, I think maybe, who asked it, Pam or something? She said, do you do any shade? And you said no. And see, and that just kind of makes us like, come on, man.
Kwame, when St. James, they talk about why did I block him? When I left and the contract was complete and you get the final notice, okay, everything's done. I didn't want to be bothered with you because I know for a fact that $300 penalty was put in place because somebody, I don't know who, must have told him in December. I don't know who it is. You felt like I was alluding to you. I don't know who told him, but somebody must have told him that I was getting ready.
Bone collector. I am not the bone collector.
Okay, I don't know who told him. What I know is that $300 amendment was done the following month. That's what I do know. So somebody told him. So it was like, if this bitch do leave, there's gonna be a $300 penalty. Because that was not the penalty before. The early withdrawal or the early termination penalty was not $300. It was not.
Did you not read your contract, Ty?
Girl, it was so many motherfucking emails. It was like it was Fox Soul, bitch. I'm not gonna sit up here and read all this shit like this Paramount every fucking day.
Contracts. I tell all my real estate clients.
Well, that's what I'm saying. When somebody know that though, when somebody know that about you,
yeah.
When somebody know that about you, St. James, that you don't read all this shit to come in, I'm just like, once I sign my contract, I'm not going to be looking for amendment, contract amendments. And girl, you sending all this shit like you Barry Gordy. Girl, it's too much.
Well, Kwame is in the green room. Do you want me to bring him up or no?
No, I don't want her to bring. Bitch, when you was up here talking a minute ago, when you threatened me with violence for the second time, bitch, I didn't interrupt you. No, bitch, sit down. Wait until I'm done. When I leave, you can come on, bitch.
See, this is
No,
what we
that
don't
bitch sit
need.
up here. She sit up here and lied to you again. Now, I know King James have his motive for accepting that damn tea.
Well, no. Now, I'm
But
100%
bitch,
with
you're not
you
gonna
on
sit
that.
up here and lie.
Now,
Girl, right, and I'm in the chat.
well, the
That's why I
thing
say
about
this
it,
girl, I can't with her. I can't. She lies so much, she forgets what she says. Girl, you did 3-4 videos about a client while I was under contract. Let's stop all this talk about these damn followers, girl. Those are my followers. Some of them are defunct, but they're still my followers.
Thais, give him an opportunity to speak.
I'm not giving him shit.
Thais,
Fuck her.
I'm just saying.
St. James, I could have, when Dante had his screening, right? Dante had a movie screening. If I was a violent person, I'm not that person anymore. If I was a violent person, I knew the theater she was in. I knew where the screening was at. I could have went in there and wore her out.
Could you speak to this real quick? Because I know you mentioned this on your,
What happened?
Mention this comment here. I remember you alluded to that wasn't the case or something to that you couldn't pay the original.
Kwame was telling everybody, first of all, anybody that knows me knows, honey, I am not financially strapped or distraught for no fucking money, okay? Thanks to the mighty, mighty Thai squad. But bitch, and you can talk to some of your other people. You was trying to charge $200. You gave a new revelation that it was gonna be like $199.99, and that's what everybody started saying, bitch. Now wait a minute. Now, girl, we was paying this $129.99.
Now,
but she tried to go up to $199.99. I told her, I inboxed her, baby, listen, I'm gonna have to go. I don't know how this is gonna work.
I don't want people to seem that you don't want to own up and to talk it out to the person that you're talking about.
What is there to talk about? What is it? Listen. They went to King Jives. They did listen. Wait, St. James. They went to King Jives. They did a Hollywood Squares for 3 hours. They went to Conscience TV. They did the Brady Bunch for 4 hours. Girl, you've got it all out, girl. What else do you have to say, bitch?
Well, I think.
And as far as Kyrie, honey, Kyrie, everybody knows what Kyrie's about now. Honey, the secret is out, as Vanessa Bell Armstrong said. The secret is out. Girl, you took that boy's word about a friend request, and nobody really believes you saw it. But you took his word at face value over somebody that you sat on a panel with for 2 damn years. Yes, it's virtual, but I thought we knew each other. Auntie Deb, that annoying lady, she is just, I don't have anything for that lady. I don't. She's just, could you imagine being her neighbor with her voice? Could you imagine? Like, lady, go away. She reminds me of them people. Auntie Deb reminds me of them people that cook food in pots when all the non-stick stuff comes off. And they still cook in the pot. Oh, she don't throw her pots away.
Okay, so Ty, again.
Yes.
I want you to speak and allow Kwame, because people are going to say, oh, he wants to talk. Oh, he left, y'all. He left. He left, Kwame.
I don't give a shit where he went. He can go. He needs to find the highest cliff on the largest mountain and leap.
Well, that's my thing.
No,
it's just
listen. I'm gonna make this very clear, my brother.
All right.
Listen, I'm gonna make this very clear. I don't have to prove nothing to you, to anybody else in the chat, or to Tyrese. Okay, I don't have nothing to prove to anyone. And so when Fiona gets on here and starts making all these accusations and starts playing these games, if you knew where I was, girl, why didn't you pull up? You're not about it like that.
Nobody's pulling up.
But that's what I'm saying. You're right. Nobody's pulling up because he's not about it like that. But that's not why I'm on here. My whole point is that you didn't read your contract. That's your problem. Nothing changed. You didn't read your contract. And I specifically, there's been many times where I reached out to him personally because the staff told me, hey, we've been trying to reach out to him. He's not answering any of our emails. So when I reach out to you and say, hey, you need to check your emails, make sure you check your emails, he didn't check his emails. That's on him. That ain't got nothing to do with me. And furthermore, if you end a contract with somebody, okay, great. And when he ended the contract with us, I still was going to continue to support him. I was going to continue to go on his Patreon. I was going to continue to go and buy his shirts and all that stuff like I had done with the other people who have left Pyro. No, we're not Fox Soul, but we're growing, girl. And this whole Pyro Media Network stuff on YouTube is not all we do. So you can sit there and bash and do all the stuff that you do. If it makes you feel better, baby, do what you need to do. Oh, here she go with her titties out.
No. So girl. How was you gonna do all that? How was you gonna support? How was you gonna support?
Hold on, one at a time.
Mute that bitch.
Thais, I don't have time for you, girl.
Mute that girl. Mute her. She know I'm telling the truth. That's why she had to jump back on here. Mute that bitch.
St. James, you gave her the opportunity. She had all that time to talk.
Mute that bitch.
But
I got a phone call. I got a phone call.
What you got, girl? I
got a phone call. I got a. Can you mute her, St. James, so I can reply?
Hold on, y'all.
Talking you amoeba looking ass bitch.
No name calling. Come on. We just want to have a conversation. Hold on,
no, greasy neck ass. You want to sit there and talk shit? Fuck you, Thais.
Come on.
Fuck you,
girl. Why is she so upset,
you, bitch? I'm upset.
Why is she so upset?
You try to play the victim on this damn internet streets, and it was.
I was there with you. I was there for you. I was there for you when your lover died, when your boyfriend died. I was there for you, girl.
Wow.
I've been there for you.
Wow, Thais.
I was there for you when your boyfriend died.
Wow,
I was there.
Thais.
You done told me all about, Miss Daniel J. You was when your boyfriend died. I was there for you, girl. I was a shoulder for you.
You were never there for me, bitch.
I was always telling you, like, you know what? I was telling you how I got through with Ariel.
You bringing up my ex right now? Are you playing games right now?
Girl, that's what I'm telling you. I was there for you.
Bring up your brother. Ain't nobody bring up your mother. Ain't nobody bring up
girl, I'm telling you, I was there. I'm telling you how sincere I was, girl.
You are the dirtiest human being on this earth, and you're gonna die alone.
I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know.
Friends, you're gonna die alone, bitch, because that was a dirty ass shit you did. I don't want.
Oh, was it, girl?
When I find you, you go ahead and make sure you spell my name.
No threat. No
threat. Was it, girl?
Ever show your face in front of me again. I promise you that. You are dead to me.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Bitch. That was the lowest thing you could have ever done.
I gave you tips, girl. I gave you tips.
How you bring up my ex? What is wrong with you?
Y'all used to be friends. Come on.
No, we were never friends. If you want to say
St. James. St. James, what I was saying was, St. James, I lost my best friend. And I would talk to her when we would talk. I was like, when she had the anniversary of her boyfriend's passing.
I never called you. I always call Dante. Don't play that game.
No, I'm not saying you called me, girl. I'm saying we would talk before the show. Like you would be a little down about the anniversary of his death and stuff.
But why are you bringing that up right now? What is the
I'm letting you know I was there for you, girl.
You were not there for me, you fucking bitch. You are such a fucking cunt. I promise you are. That has nothing to do with any of this that's going on around you.
Calm down, girl. Calm down. You see how it feels? You see how it feels, bitch?
My fucking dead lover. Fuck
you. See how it feels, bitch?
Well, we don't.
You see how that feels?
I hope you meet your mother, bitch.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, you fucking greasy ass bitch.
Okay, all right.
I promise you are a fucking horrible human being.
Am I?
Okay. Yes.
Am I?
Yes. And I hope you die, bitch.
Oh, okay. All right, Kwame. All right.
No,
it'll come back on you, girl. That goes back. That just boomeranged on you, baby.
I don't give a fuck.
Okay.
You are disgusting.
When you told me about Daniel J, your roommate, y'all fell out, you and Daniel J. Y'all know Daniel.
So we want to go ahead and bring up stuff? Do we want to do that, Thais?
No, we're not bringing
when
up.
You told me about Daniel J and stuff, I kept that confident when you told me about Daniel J.
Since you want to do that, I got you, girl. I got you. I'm gonna do it. Y'all wait for it. Y'all wait for it. Pyro Media exclusive. I'm gonna do a nice.
I ain't never told you that I couldn't repeat.
Oh,
I ain't never told you that I couldn't repeat, bitch.
I got you. You're an evil person. Don't you
I ain't never told you nothing I couldn't repeat, bitch. I'm not dumb.
You are dead to me, girl.
Hold on, y'all.
You are a horrible human being. I would never bring up Aria. I would never bring up any of your people that
what I was saying, girl, was I was leaning.
What you were doing. You are weaponizing people's fucking pain, and you sitting there weaponizing. You are a horrible human being.
Well, did you consider mine? Did you consider my pain when you sent that email to King James?
You had to pay a penalty? Shut up.
Did you consider my pain when you know what King James did and you sent him an email linking up with him? Did you consider my pain, bitch?
Go ahead, tell us what he did. Since he did.
Did you consider my pain, bitch?
Tell anybody what he did.
Did you consider my motherfucking pain, bitch? When you done sit up and talked about that? When you done sit up and talked about him like a dog, bitch?
I'm gonna tell you right now. You thought that King James was gonna be your enemy? You got me now, bitch. I promise you that.
Girl, hold on.
It's just emotional, right?
Bitch, you don't know. You don't know me, bitch.
Please turn off
the camera. You don't know me, ho.
Please turn off the camera.
We can get into some gangster shit, bitch, if you want to. What you want to do, bitch?
Oh, honey.
Turn the camera on, bitch.
Oh, please.
You don't scare me, bitch. You don't make my motherfucking nose hairs tremble, bitch.
Bitch,
you better ask somebody about me, bitch.
Girl, that's how you pay.
You better ask somebody, ho.
Go ahead and enjoy your exercise, girl.
Do I have to remind you guys that you guys were really close at one time?
No, you don't have to remind us shit.
Nothing, because when a
bitch gotta remind me nothing.
Dead exes, he's dead to me. I'm done with him. That is horrible.
Okay, Kwame.
Horrible.
Kwame. Fuck her life over.
Kwame.
Bitch, I will have you. I will have you at my door, bitch. You don't know me. I will have you at this door looking for me, bitch. You don't know me.
Kwame.
You better ask somebody about Michael Jackson, bitch.
Let him know.
Kwame, you're not listening. Kwame, you're not listening. Kwame, you're not listening.
You ain't gonna do shit, girl. You ain't gonna do shit but go there and make them candle.
Kwame, you're not listening. Kwame, this is what we talked about this already. This is what you were not supposed to do. St. James set you up. You was not supposed to do this.
Set him up.
Yes, you did. Because yes, you did, St. James. Because what you did was, now you let Thais sit here and do his norm, call that man all type of bitches, and then when Kwame say something back, you say we're not gonna name call.
Girl, here she comes.
Exactly.
Here she comes, girl. And here she comes.
This is all I want to say.
Here come Mikey.
This is all I want to say. Yeah, here come Mikey. This is all I want to say. Thais said that him and the Time Squad was mad at me because I believe Kwame. Kwame is not just my co-host. Kwame is my friend. And because of the type of bitch that Thais is, that's why I believed about the friend request. Thais is a shady, underhanded bitch. And that's what it is. And so that I believed him. Yes, I did. And all the Time Squad, people keep sending me screenshots what they saying about me. What's funny is everybody keeps saying Kyrie ain't got his own mind. He listened to what Kwame said. But these sheep-minded motherfuckers ain't got their own mind. Because they'll sit here, believe what Thais said about me, and steadily dogging me out.
Mm-hmm. Girl, who is talking about y'all like this? What is all of this going on? Who is talking about y'all? Like y'all is not like, girl. Who is talking about y'all? In the last 5 days. In the last 5 days.
You have.
Who is talking about y'all like that?
Your Time Squad members have been inboxing.
But you know what, St. James. You know what, St. James. You know what the gag is, St. James? For these girls, because you know what they say, everybody screenshot it and send it to them. The truth of the matter is, everybody just stop saying people screenshot shit. Y'all be sitting there watching just like everybody. Everybody watch everybody, girl.
Let me tell
everybody watch everybody.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. We do not watch you. Now you come over there. You watch us. You did not watch it. We do not watch. You can say bye. You want your motherfucker. Anybody watch your lonely ass, bitch.
Girl, now Kyrie, girl, I'm gonna give you that one, Kyrie. I'm gonna give you one. Okay, girl, I'm gonna give you one.
I'm scared. I ain't none of the Time Squad. board members. I ain't
Okay, I'm just saying. I'm gonna give you that one, girl. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna give you that one, Kyrie. Not too much pretty.
Your sound is really
give me
bad,
anything.
Kyrie.
I ain't scared of nobody.
You need to get that phone fixed, girl. While you talk about somebody lonely, you need to go get that internet check.
Like really staticky.
You need to
Well,
get a
it sounds
house.
like somebody frying some gizzards.
Well, that's a bit. Okay. I heard my mic was static. Okay.
Okay, now I think it's better.
Okay, now, but you heard what I said. Anybody listen to your lonely ass motherfucker? We got shit to. People do screenshot shit and send it to us. Now they don't send it to me no more because I asked them.
Well, why don't you say who they were?
My whole life.
Why don't you say who they are? Why don't you say who they are, girl?
Oh, and attack them?
No, girl, like, you know what? Let's do a bombshell, a St. James bombshell, girl. Who is it?
I'm sick and tired of that shit.
Reveal it. Reveal it.
I want to know who it is because it ain't me.
Yeah, do a bombshell, girl. Let's go out with a bang, honey. Shit, fuck it.
But you gonna see honey, we
drop the names, girl. Shit.
Because you took it over to Patreon, so we can't watch that. But I know you done did some Patreons about us.
Girl, all somebody got to give you is a motherfucking link, bitch.
Ain't nobody watching your shit, guys. You think it's that important and you're not.
We didn't watch
ain't nobody. You said ain't nobody watching my shit, girl. No. I know, honey. I know you going through some.
As far as me and Kwame, we're not watching.
Okay, girl. All right, but listen. At the end of the day, girl, why don't y'all just, we can end all this right now. Just say who these people are, right, the bone carriers.
Okay, hold on. That was the basis of this live because it's the
bone carriers. Say who the people are.
Who keep this shit going. Who are they? It ain't me.
Who are they?
I'm not doing it.
I'm not doing it.
Oh, okay. Just like we can't see the friend request. We can't see the friend request.
Shut up, Thais. You are a sad human being. After you did that shit with my
okay, girl.
I have nothing for you, bitch. I have nothing to you.
You gonna say, wait, you gonna say you didn't send a friend request, but you just got here and talked about this man's ex and what happened. I
didn't talk about this. Don't say that. What I said was, and I meant what I said. St. James, did you not hear me say? Did you not hear me say, St. James, that I was there and I was there when he was going through his bereavement?
Gutter.
Ain't that what I said, St. James?
Yeah.
That I was there when he was going through his bereavement and I would listen to him before the show. Ain't that what I said? What did I say about his lover that was bad?
Doing anything that has to do with what's going on.
I was talking about what type of friend I was, bitch. I was telling you what type of person I was, bitch.
So what the fuck are you bringing up my shit for?
That ain't me.
No, I'm letting you know what type of person I was, girl. That's what I was doing. I
know what type of person you are now, you big fucking cunt.
No, let's stop calling names, everybody.
Yeah, let's stop calling names, girl, because we can really do that. We can get into some real gangster shit on here, girl. And I'm not trying to hurt you or Kyrie's feelings like that publicly.
Absolutely, Tights, we can.
You can never,
girl. Let's not do that because I don't want to hurt you or Kyrie's feelings publicly.
Honey, I don't need to. I'm not worried about feelings, honey. You
okay? I'm just letting y'all know. I'm trying to keep it professional.
Honey.
Girl, you chill. Okay.
Grow up. You
are y'all gonna release the names of the people? Are we gonna do that or what?
I don't understand how we damn near half a century.
Are we gonna release the names of the people or not? We know we're not gonna get the friend request, a screenshot of the friend request. But can we get the names of these bone carriers?
You sat here and got into an argument with Ariel up until the day she died. You got into an argument with your brother up until the day she died. You get into an argument with everybody, girl. No, you want to go low? I'll go low.
Does she go with them wrong ass facts again, girl?
Your mama's wrong.
Hey. All right. See,
you guys.
That's fine, girl. That's fine. Give her. We're gonna give her though. She's upset right now.
Y'all are going to regret
me.
She's upset. Honey. You'll be okay, girl. Go get you some water. Go get you a bottle of water. Go get you a bottle of water, girl. Calm down, girl.
How about that?
Huh?
If I was upset, I'll be driving down there right now. But I don't.
Girl, could you please come by? Could you please come by, girl? Can you please come by?
Got a snipe.
See, that's the thing. Y'all gonna regret this because you guys are.
I'm not gonna regret shit. He brought up my motherfucking ex. Fuck him.
No,
it's no holds bars down.
I didn't say nothing malicious about her ex, St. James. I really didn't.
Now
don't worry about it.
You got me.
I got you, bitch.
Kwame.
No, bitch, I got you.
I got you, bitch.
That was wrong, Kwame. I will say that was wrong.
I got
that
him.
Was wrong. That was wrong.
He brought up my motherfucking ex. I got him.
He did. He was, and I said he was wrong too. But you was wrong. But you don't have to go. But you don't have to go below because he go below.
Because y'all gonna regret this later.
I just think that's low. And and like I said,
what did I say, Kyrie? Kyrie, what did I say? Did I say something nasty about the person?
But
all I said was I was there for him when he wanted to talk about,
Here's my question: Why would you bring up that you were, because you were there for him and it was from your heart?
We were talking about friendships and the level of the friendship.
Oh, Thais, now you got somebody that know. You got somebody what shade is. I know what shade the cut is.
Well, honey, listen, I know what I meant.
I know what you meant.
We do too.
There's hurt here. Right. There's
it ain't no hurt here. With me, it's rage. Well, and I will. This bitch talking about what all she gonna do, and she got me. She don't know, honey. I will blow up Pyro Media, girl. I will blow that shit up from a virtual standpoint. I'm giving you a vocal. I'm giving you a vocal declaration, bitch. We will both be without, bitch.
Is that a threat?
So we will both be without. Trust me.
Around threats.
I'm that bitch, girl.
I have a job. I don't live on government assistance.
Girl, you have a VA check. Now, see, I didn't want to go there. You get a VA check and you make candles, girl. Let's not do this.
Oh my God.
Let's not do this. You get a VA check and you make candles. Let's not do this. I didn't want to go here. But you want to go there. You get a VA check, your check from your veterans check, and you make candles, bitch. You ain't got no other income unless you living off that PPP loan.
Kwame, you do not have
a pocket, girl.
I'm not gonna do this with you, girl. Now you want to get into it? Let's get into it. Let's shake it up. Let's give St. James some numbers. Let's shake it up, bitch.
I don't want numbers like this. I don't want numbers like this.
Girl, let's give them some numbers. Girl, you get a veterans check, you make candles, and you got Pyro Media where you ripping them people off.
No, that's his business, Ty. That's his business.
Where's your Minnesota money? Weren't you gonna go to Minnesota? Did you give it back? Scammer.
I have enough money right now to go to Minnesota 4 or 5 times, bitch. Let's play Lil Bank, take Lil Bank. Let's take Big Bank, take Little Bank. Let's do it.
If you really want me to bring out the conversations that we have behind stage, then we could go there. But because I give a damn about my fucking
yes, you do, girl. You give a damn, bitch. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you the real reason I'm mad, bitch. Let me tell you the real reason I'm mad. Let me tell you the real reason I'm enraged, bitch. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I brought up your motherfucking lover, bitch. Is because I thought you was a motherfucking friend, bitch. And the first time we had some type of argument or dissension, you went to my motherfucking arch enemy. You went to a op bitch in the middle of the night like a motherfucking snake, bitch. You snake, bitch. I don't give a fuck about Kyrie no more. Kyrie showed his motherfucking true colors. I don't give a fuck about Kyrie, but you's a snake, bitch. I thought you was a friend, bitch. I will fuck you up.
Oh, come and do it, bitch.
You don't know me, bitch. I will beat the fuck out of you.
Oh, yeah, you are. That's a threat.
You trashy ass bitch.
You scared me, honey.
Girl.
You scared me, honey.
Bitch, you don't know, girl. You don't know. I'm telling you, girl. Girl, you need to get in your van, get in your little car, and go on down the road. You and Kyrie need to get up Monday morning and start y'all lives anew.
Driver's license, bitch.
So
you and Kyrie need to get up Monday morning and do y'all show for y'all 32 viewers.
I'm not arguing with someone who doesn't have a high school diploma.
Hold on.
I'm not doing this with you.
No,
bitch, and you got, wait a minute, hold on, St. James. Wait a minute, hold on, St. James. This bitch said, I ain't got no high school diploma. Bitch, you got 4 degrees and you still got 12 viewers. Bitch, bye.
Oh, okay. Is that what you think life is about?
Bitch, girl, is that what bitch, is that what degrees giving now, bitch?
I have, bitch. You don't know my mother.
Bitch, you got 17 degrees and you still got 832 subscribers. Girl, go sit down.
Honey.
You can't even get a job
girl,
at McDonald's. You can't even get a job at McDonald's without getting the fucking
girl, go sit down somewhere, honey. Go sit down.
Get your little cash app.
Bitch, you can't even afford. Bitch, you can't even afford LA rent. We're not equal, girl.
Oh, really? Oh,
bitch,
really?
you live in the middle of the desert, bitch.
Hold on. So what I heard
You're not even paying for
bitch, you live in the middle of the motherfucking desert, bitch. Bitch, wait a minute, hold on, St. James. This bitch is liable, St. James, to go outside right now and check her mail and have a heat stroke.
Oh, really?
Bitch, bye, girl, shut up.
Really?
Well, it's hot here too, so.
But wait. Because you said that for our 32 viewers in the Star Live, ma'am, you have done 8 lives about me and him only. So don't sit up here and act like
Kyrie, girl, just sit down. Girl. Just sit down over there. Okay, Kyrie, just sit down, girl. Just sit down over there.
Okay.
I don't give a fuck.
Like, girl, we already, girl. Okay, girl, just take the mic from her. Take the mic from her, honey. Just get the mic from her.
Okay.
She's becoming like Auntie Deb now.
Hold on, Ty.
Oh, really?
Hold on.
Watch me now. Don't get too
What
cute.
I'm hearing is the main issue here is y'all went to the ops after y'all fell out. And that's what pissed Thais off and made him do 8 million lives about y'all.
Since when he left the company,
girl,
that very Friday, he did a full-blown live. We didn't say anything to him. I intentionally didn't go on social media, so he didn't think I would say anything. I did not go on my TikToks. I did not go on my Instagram or Facebook for the entire week. And that Friday, Valerie had to come on and calm him down because he was going off on what was going on with us. And then from there, every single week there was something that he was doing. Because he thought I was talking about him.
Can I ask you a question?
I did not say anything. Hold on one second.
But wait.
Go ahead, Kyrie.
No, I was gonna say this because St. James, because Thais said we went to the ops. Here's the thing: what nobody knows. Jazz and I have been talking for a while. Nobody gave Jazz.
We know, girl. We know now. We know.
Nobody.
We know that now, girl. We didn't know that before.
Nobody gave Jazz any tea. Nobody went to
Take the mic from her. Get the mic out of her hand.
Nobody went to Jazz to say anything. So for you and your sheep to sit up there and talk about me or us to say that's what we did, that's not what happened at all.
Get the mic. Okay, girl. Okay.
But here's the thing. This is the thing. Bitch, you shut the fuck up. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. Wait a minute, Kwame. Here's the thing. Because this is how hateful Thais and his Thai squad are. They would rather see motherfuckers arguing, fussing, and fighting than have people reconciling. Because, bitch, just because you don't have it in your heart to reconcile, that does not mean that for the rest of us.
Well, I think my issue is it don't really look, because I know we've all had our thoughts about King Jives. And then you guys are over there, so it
we talked about
makes it look a little interesting.
Okay, well, you know what? But I don't give a fuck how it look. I'm saying what it was. Now, people can think what they want to think. They're free to. I don't give a fuck. What we did, me and Jives talked it out. And then on the live, we all had a conversation. And like Michelle said, nobody is innocent. We all said things. So, yeah, that was true. We all did say things.
And we moved on.
But we all didn't sit up and do 20,000 lives about each other.
Girl, listen, if you want to go and sit up and they make you suck Jazz dick live, that's on you, girl. Wow. That's on you. I'm not gonna do that because I ain't saying shit that ain't nobody else saying.
And somebody who claims to be a trans fucking advocate, you lying ass bitch.
Well, I ain't gonna say that. I mean, he said he wanted, but nobody made me say anything or suck anything. Nobody made me do what I don't want to do. But like I said, just because it's not in your heart to do that, you and your followers, y'all be well. I don't give a fuck if all you motherfuckers burned up in the goddamn building. As far as I'm concerned.
Kyrie's problem is, you know what Kyrie's problem is? Them people in that chat was saying, girl, like, oh my God, why would Kyrie do that? Why would Kyrie, and everybody was just saying, like, Kyrie, he's upset because people saw what he did and they had a response to it.
Because
you can't change people's response to what they saw.
You're right.
They saw how you moved. You sing, and they sad.
Well, how I moved was how I moved because I reconcile. You're right. I wouldn't want to be around people like that. People that want to keep up drama and mess. You're right. And you're exactly right.
Why don't we do this? Why don't y'all girls just go down the fucking road Just go down the fucking road. I was here in my house. This is St. James did this. I was in my house. I wasn't bothering nobody. This is St. James video.
Girl,
Don't make it seem like I came here.
You did come here, bitch. That's your same song. That's your same song. That is the same song you keep singing. I didn't do nothing. It's all them.
Okay. Y'all keep saying I'm talking about y'all. When was I talking about y'all?
I'm talking about right now. I'm talking.
Honey, wait, hold on.
Hold on,
wait. The clip that somebody sent me, bitch. My name is Kyrie. My name is not Izor. Me and Kwame are not the weather girl.
Girl, that was not even this week, girl. That was the week before. What are you talking about?
It wasn't the week before. That was this week because
it was literally
we were just on Jazz Sunday.
Oh, girl.
All week.
So a bone carrier came and told y'all that, huh?
It was literally all week. Yeah, a bone carrier.
Damn girl, go in there and clean out that bathtub.
You know what? See, but wait, this will crack me up with Thais. Now Thais is sitting and talk about me because I called one of his Task Squad members some ugly mush mouth bitch that had so much to say. I can't believe he called a black woman a bitch. But he
that was a little concerning though.
But he did the same.
But you know what, St. James?
You call that woman a bitch with ease. You call her a bitch with ease.
I so did, and I'll do it again, just like I did you. I don't discriminate. But he called Auntie Deb, Dan Marie, and this other chick a bitch on Jai on that when he got on that live with Jai. He called 3 black women bitches. So don't give me that black woman bullshit, motherfucker.
I ain't never called him no bitch. Why don't you do this?
Yes, you did.
Why don't you do this, Kyrie? Why don't you do this? Why don't you pull the video where I called them a bitch and you send it to me?
So why don't you
send it to me? I told Auntie Deb to go in that bathroom while she on here. Auntie Deb needs to go in that bathroom and scrub that tub. And that's what I said.
Well, bitch, why don't you pull a turd out my ass and eat it?
Hey, don't get so
you know you did.
disgusting now. Ain't no
girl, listen, Kyrie. I don't know whether your lap band busted or whether you just regurgitated that motherfucking pork chop you ate. But girl, I ain't never said nothing to you off color, girl, right? Hold on, Kyrie. I don't know whether your lap band broke again or whether you regurgitated that pork chop you ate for lunch. But girl, let's keep it cute, girl, please.
Right.
Let's keep it cute.
Put that up. Thais is the common denominator. Put that up.
St. James ain't gonna do that.
Everybody.
Girl, them Jives people, girl. Them Jives people, honey. Just to hell with them girls.
Well, wait, but ain't your people Jives people?
Those are Jives people, honey. Those girls, honey, that's what they do, honey. We know who they are now. They're the ops. Girl, go away.
Or your followers.
They're the ops. See, that's what I'm talking about. See, St. James, that's what I'm saying. He keeps saying ops. Why do we have to be against one another? Why everybody just can't get along?
Well, why don't y'all just go away? Leave me the fuck alone. I'm crazy. I'm crazy. Leave me the fuck alone.
I am going
to be against each other, but when I'm just saying, I'm just an outsider looking in. When y'all got mad at Thais, y'all went over there to King Jai and see. That's the point.
But that's the point. Nobody was mad at Thais. Thais talked about us.
Nobody was mad at them.
Nobody was mad at. Nobody even mentioned Thais.
I've seen the lives. Y'all was talking about him now.
Okay, you can assume what you want to.
They did a 3-hour live. They did a 3-hour live, and then they did a 4-hour live with Conscious, honey. I don't know why I'm this motherfucking important.
You're telling me
you're not
important.
You absolutely are not. You absolutely are not that. You're not important at all. To me, you're not important at all.
So Thais can go and say on his platform or wherever else he wants to go and say his experience. When Kwame says his experience or Kyrie says his experience, it's an issue.
Like I said, I don't have a problem. Like I said, I see you, Sheree. I see it.
No. See, y'all want to.
You gonna keep letting him talk? St. James, you gonna keep letting him talk to you like that on your channel? Girl,
you can't do me like
I would have been laid him out.
I don't fall for that. No, I understand. But my biggest thing was, I like I said, outsider looking in. First of all, you guys are going to regret what y'all said today. Y'all going to regret it.
Okay, let me tell you something, St. James. All I said was, St. James, that before the show, before we went live, I would always say something encouraging if he had some bereavement issues. That's all I said. I didn't say nothing negative about his ex.
You know, my ex, nigga.
I didn't say nothing negative about his ex.
But a little low. Okay, a little low. Okay.
But I will assure you this, because you want to throw out these threats about violence and I got you. I can tell you this, girl. When you get started, just know that I will finish it, and we both will be without a home. See, my followers are gonna follow me. My followers will follow me to other sources, right?
We have all kinds
of platforms. I have all type of platforms I can go to, girl. But the thing about it is, girl, I'm just letting you know you will be without a lot of stuff.
Girl, you don't have a life, so you have to go on YouTube. This is your life. This is not my life.
You will be without everything you know.
You keep thinking.
I advise you and Kyrie. I advise you and Kyrie.
That's out my business.
I advise you and Kyrie to get up Monday morning and erase the memories of your mind.
Out of your mouth.
Because, girl, I will fuck your life up.
Oh,
nobody's doing anything anyway.
I will fuck your whole life up, bitch. I'm telling you. I'm saying this live. Download it. Bitch, I'm that girl. We in the house. The house is on fire. We're both in the house. I'm that bitch. We both in the house, and I'm gonna lock the door, bitch. We both died up in here. You should have just walked away.
But here's the thing.
I will fuck your life up as you know it. I will fuck your life up. I'm telling you, girl. You and Kyrie. I don't know whether you and Kyrie fucking. I don't know whether you and Kyrie fucking on the low. I don't know whether y'all doing phone sex or what.
We are every night. Every night we are.
I don't know whether y'all jacking off together or what.
We are. We absolutely are.
Go down the road.
Kwame, this is what's funny. Now, when we went on his live, he said, I'm that bitch. I can throw shade. I can say whatever I want to say. This is my motherfucking platform. Now he gonna tell us what we can't say about him.
Exactly.
Motherfucker, first of all, motherfucker, we don't even talk about you. Quiet as kept. Now, I don't know what bitch you got hiding over there on the Thais report coming over to our channel telling you shit, but they lying. We don't never talk about you.
Saint James, do you notice?
Let's clear this up.
Do you notice, Saint James? Do you notice how these girls, they have all this information, right? They have all these bones and receipts that they get, but they ain't never watched nothing, and they never want to reveal their sources ever. You ever notice that?
What are you talking about?
Don't say that you guys. And like I said, let's be real.
Wait, don't say what.
Let's be real about it.
Saint James. I don't know how to say it any plain. No, we are not. Well, let me say this. I'm using the wrong pronoun. Let me use a proper noun. I am not watching Thais. I do not watch Thais. So you and Thais can think what y'all want to think. That's fine. But like I said, I am using the proper pronoun. Do not talk. We do not talk about Thais. And I do not watch Thais.
Can you admit that you guys do subliminally talk about the situation?
Can you show me where Saint James?
Saint James. At this point, I'm crazy. Everybody's crazy. You don't have to point that out, Saint James. You don't have to point that out. They do it every Monday and Wednesday and Friday. There's always this subliminal stuff that they say, and then everybody start laughing, and then Kwame will say, and then Kwame will be like, "Okay, let's stop, y'all. Okay, it's okay, it's okay."
Wait, everything.
Every content, baby girl. I see you. Okay,
everything is not about you. Everybody, we are not talking about him. But he thinks that we're talking about why? Because you that type of bitch that you talk about us all the time. But we're not that. But that's not us. But you're free to believe what you want to believe.
Get back on these YouTube streets anymore. Because if you guys, and like I said, I'm not ganging up on you guys at all. But what I'm saying is, everybody throws shade and has been throwing shade in this situation. But you guys are saying, "Oh, we don't do that." You do. Even when you put up the
Saint James. I didn't say we never. But he said every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday we throw shade.
Well, I'm not gonna go there and say y'all do it every Monday, Wednesday.
I said it on his show. He said, Pam said, "Have you ever?" And I said, "Yes, we have."
He said no. But I mean, Kwame said no. See, that's
no. Let me explain something. What happened on that. Mind you, I want you to be very aware that I was driving. Okay, so I was caught off guard in the whole motherfucking situation. Plus, I was pissed off that the bitch
should always roll off your tongue.
Say again.
The truth should always roll off your tongue, regardless.
No. You say that to us or him in the green shirt?
Everybody.
Come on.
Oh, okay.
St. James, stop. Let's stop now.
No. What I'm saying is, but when you were asked that, you affirmatively said no, and I was like, see, we're never going to get anywhere if we just can't just say.
When I heard
that, where are we trying to get to? Where are we trying to get to? Because I ain't fucking with nobody that him and his people set up and called me trash on their live.
I don't have a problem.
That would never.
Let me speak for myself.
Let me tell you, now I can promise you this, just as sure as my name is Kyrie Sinaj and my government name is Eric Jones, there will never be any reconciliation on my end. Never.
Let me say this.
Never.
I don't have.
Say never.
Hold on, Kyrie. I don't have a problem with the Thai Squad because the Thai Squad, those girls that are sitting in there that have issues with me or whatever, they don't know me. I don't get mad at audience members that goes and supports their person that they follow. That's not a problem for me. My issue is with Thais. Okay, and now I have a real issue with Thais because he brought up my ex. But that's fine. I don't need any reconciliation. I want him to leave me alone. We will leave him alone. Whatever. Everything's fine. I'm done. Because after he went there, I am completely done. But I promise you this, the next time you do that shit again, we're going to have a problem.
No threats. No threats.
It's not a threat. It's not a threat. You just saw him. He's over there talking about, he gonna burn up the house, but you don't say
nothing. And I told him, no threats, Thais. No threats.
Yes, no threats. No threats. I'm just talking, y'all. I ain't gonna do nothing. It's just anger, everybody. It's just a lot of anger. It's a lot of hurt, St. James. I ain't gonna bust a grape. I'm not gonna do shit.
The root problem of the situation.
Tay's gonna do what he always do. Tay's gonna go live. Like when you end this live, he's gonna go live.
I'm not gonna do shit, honey. It's just a bunch of I was just frustrated. That's all. I was just frustrated.
Were you?
Child, he gonna go live anyway.
But if he goes live, that's fine. That's his prerogative. But
I don't have to. What is this shit? I can't talk to my own people. I can't go live. Okay, man.
He can go live, CJ, but don't sit up here and say you all need to do not talk about me. Like we ain't on the Thai Squad members. You don't tell
Thai Squad, everybody in the audience, Thai Squad members, all the Thai Squad members that are watching. I want to do this vocal declaration. I don't really have to say it for Pyro Media because those are my followers anyway. But I'm saying my active followers. I want to do this vocally right here, St. James, right?
Yeah.
Everybody that is a Thai Squad member in the chat right now, you'll see green hearts. You are more than welcome. You are more than welcome to go over to Pyro Media and go over there if you want to. I know what y'all have said. I know what y'all have said about the content.
What you said, we don't.
I know what y'all have said. You are more than welcome to go and watch all of their content, all of it. Okay, I'm letting you know.
You said.
I'm letting y'all know. Please go over there and watch it. Watch it all day.
Nastiest people on earth. You are nasty.
Yeah, St. James. Since you have kept record of everything, do you remember Thais telling his people you cannot be a loyal Thai Squad member if you're going over to the what he calling people? The gaslighters and the rehab center.
Remember that.
The gaslight and the rehab center. Right. So we going on what you
Kyrie. When y'all had 1 and 2 people watching y'all, and I was in my motherfucking hot live, right? And bring 75 to 100 people to y'all chat. What the fuck do you think that was, bitch? What the fuck do you think it was, bitch?
But here's what the fuck
do you think it was?
Okay. This is my.
And I even brought it to your boring ass show. I even brought it to your boring ass show.
Oh really?
And I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But here's my thing.
Thai Squad, if y'all want to go over there, I know what you've told me privately. But anybody else that feels like they have to choose sides. You don't have to choose sides. You heard it from Mother. Go watch that shit.
If you feel like you gotta choose sides, but here's my thing.
If you gotta choose sides, go and watch both of us. You can watch both of us. Both of us. Both of us.
But here's my thing.
If y'all want to watch that shit, watch it.
Here's my thing, because I'm grateful for whoever watched 1. Number 2. This is not my life. Like you said on YouTube, this is your career.
Y'all girls keep
bitch,
talking
yes.
about, y'all girls keep talking about, this is not my life. Y'all do know people. I know, you know, Kyrie, what's his name? Kwame got 17 degrees. And I know you got your degree from the chef, from the baker place, Sarah Lee. Okay, girl, listen. I know you graduated from Betty Crocker, and I know what's his name? Kwame graduated from MIT and Yale. I get it.
Really?
What I'm saying is this. What I'm saying is this, girl. What I'm saying is this. Y'all do know people blog. You do know, I know y'all girls, you know, Seville and Survival, but you do know that people blog for a living, right?
Yeah.
Yes, they do. Absolutely.
Oh, you do know people blog for a living. You do know it is a source of income, right?
Nobody said anything about that.
Oh, okay. Because you guys need to stop saying that because it's really insulting to people that make their living. If you're going to be a blogger, stop insulting bloggers that have action and have people and they want to come. Stop insulting bloggers because they have an audience,
that's not
a valuable audience. Stop insulting people.
That's not what
you don't know nothing about my life. You don't. You don't know nothing about my personal life. I would never tell a bitch like you nothing about me.
You don't know nothing about mine, you raggedy bitch.
I know a lot about you, girls. I know a lot about you, girls. And you know, let me tell you what type of Christian I am. Let me tell you what type of Christian I am, Kwame. Kwame, let me tell you what type of Christian I am, girl. As mad as I am right now, I'm as mad as I am right now, girl. Let me tell you what type of girl I am, Kwame. Let me tell you how saved I am, Kwame. As mad as I am right now, as mad as I am, I'm still holding that ace in the hole. I'm waiting for you to match. I'm waiting to see what you got, and then I'm gonna release that ace in the hole.
Oh, that ace in the hole. That's real Christian.
Okay, yeah, girl, I got you.
Real Christian of you.
I'm gonna wait because I could do it now and give St. James some real numbers.
Ain't that right?
I could do it right now, girl. We really could shake it up. But I'm not that girl. I know the art of war, bitch.
It is. But I want to know what he know because he said this the other day. He said he got an ace in the hole, so he got this big trump card.
And Kyrie, if you keep getting cute, if you keep take her down, take that girl from Atlanta. What's her name? Take her down, please. Take that comment down. Nobody cares. Listen. Kyrie, and if you keep getting cute, girl, what we can do is we can send an investigator and try to find out what's going on with you. So we advise you to, you know, keep it cute too, girl. We can start a file on you, Kyrie.
Well, go ahead and do that.
Okay, we get one started on you and find out what's going on with Eric Jones.
Well,
girl, just shut up.
John T. Johnson.
You know what?
You tell me what to do.
Let's find out what's going on with John T. Johnson.
If you feel you need to do an investigation on me, yo California raisin looking ass motherfucker, then do what you got to do. Bitch.
Let's put the
girl, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Kyrie.
Yeah, Kyrie.
Your body, your whole body is a reed. Okay? Your whole body is a reed, girl. The fact that you had weight loss surgery. The fact that you took your ass. Hold on, girl. We know I never stand up. We know, girl, I never stand up.
Wait a minute,
the fact that you took your ass. The fact that you took your wide, large tractor trailer ass to a doctor and had weight loss surgery, and you still look like that, girl, don't ever talk about nobody's looks, girl. You took your big wide proper founded PTA ass to a doctor and they fixed your fucking stomach and you couldn't stop eating. You was like Norbit and Rasputia and your ass was just throwing them damn turkey legs in your mouth.
No,
girl, are you serious?
That's because
and Kwame, I'm gonna tell you. Let me tell you something, Kwame. Let me tell you something, girl. Kwame, stop spraying. Kwame, stop spraying all that shit on your face, girl, okay? I'm telling you, stop spraying all that shit on your face. You're gonna fuck around and have skin cancer. Stop spraying all them chemicals on your face, girl.
Are you mad?
You're gonna fuck around, girl, and that shit gonna give you eye cancer. Stop spraying that shit.
Thank you very much.
Kyrie, go in there and grease them cake
Saint
pans,
James,
girl,
thank
and
you
leave
very
me
much
alone.
for this.
Go in there and grease them cake pans and leave me
I'm
alone.
about, bitch, I'm gonna bother you. I'm about to. That's what I'm gonna do. But you
Girl,
do
go
your
on in there and grease them
investigation, whatever you
cake
feel you
pans
need to
up,
do.
girl. Stop spraying that shit on your face, girl. You're gonna fuck around and you're gonna have eczema.
You just mad because Josh wouldn't give you the time of the day, you fat bitch. Don't try that shit.
Everybody has somebody. That's not.
I'm surprised somebody. I'm surprised you have an ex. I'm surprised somebody fucked you in your fat ass. Actually.
Oh, come on.
Oh yes, it's good ass. It's good ass, bitch.
I'm surprised you got exes, girl. Quiet as cat.
You wish you had it.
Honey,
I'm surprised somebody fucked you in your ass. Actually, to be technical about it.
Nobody paid for it.
And if somebody actually, a human being, actually pulled Kyrie's ass cheeks apart and stuck their dick in his ass, they deserve the Nobel Peace Prize.
I know you're not talking about them damn
So,
bitch.
if somebody actually pulled his cheeks apart, they deserve the Nobel Peace Prize.
But they do. But you know what? The only reason why you had somebody spread your fuck a bitch they paid for it. You nasty ass hooker.
What you say, baby? I didn't hear you. It broke up. What you say? What you say,
said
girl?
the only reason why you had. The only reason somebody spread yours part because they paid for it. You nasty ass low down street walking hooker.
Paid for it.
Bitch.
Oh, girl. See, that's what y'all girls. You know they say you and your girlfriend. They say you and your other girlfriend be going down. This is an exclusive, honey. They say you and your girlfriend be going down there to Puerto Rico and Cancun, and y'all be paying for the Mexican and the Puerto Rican boys. That's what we heard through an extended grapevine. You and your girlfriend, y'all go down there and pay for the Dominicano boys, honey. Mm-hmm.
You a sad.
That's what I heard. Yeah, you and your girlfriend.
And my other, as you call my, but my other girlfriend is a friend of yours. But you know what? You a low down. Ooh, that is so wrong. That is so wrong of you to say that about him.
You know.
But wait.
I'm not talking about who you think I'm talking about, bitch. I'm talking about you and your girlfriends. That's what y'all do. Y'all go down there. Y'all go down to Puerto Rico and y'all pay for the boys. If you do it, it's okay, girl. If you can't attract a man naturally and you gotta pay for the dick, that's fine. Why they keep putting him up, honey?
Ain't nobody told you, but you a low down.
Honey? He is doing his
you a low down, low brow.
Drop the link so Michelle can be a part of something, honey. Because he's in every chat doing.
Now that's what. Don't do that. Now you see how everybody wants to say how Kyrie is, how tight he is.
You don't go there, girl. Don't go there with her.
And you and Michelle are friends too. You're all friends.
But I'm just saying. But see, that's what his nephew. But you a low down, low brow, lower the well shit type of bottom of the barrel bitch.
Will
am I?
Is
and always, girl, what happened? What happened, Kyrie? What happened, girl? They was out of cake flour today. They was out of cake flour at Kroger, girl. What's wrong? Talk to me. They was out of Shortney. They was out of Crisco, girl.
You need to.
What happened, Reed? What happened, Reed? Kyrie?
Right, Amanda. Stand up, Thais. Back up to the camera.
I'll stand up, bitch, when you bend over and open your ass cheeks.
Oh, girl.
Do y'all let Michelle speak?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Okay, now I said, wait a minute, Kwame, wait a minute, because I've said before, I said Sunday, and I'll say again, St. James, as I said, and I have said this behind backs, I've said it in faces, I've said it in group chats, I've said it at dinner tables. I have said everyone has thrown shade, ain't nobody innocent, ain't nobody victim, because everybody has said something about somebody. The reality is that when you harbor shit like this is what happened. Because at the end of the day, once you go low with, talking about deceased people, and listen, this is on both ends, because I heard it from both ends. It just gets immature. All it takes is maturity and accountability to have a simple conversation and say, okay, I said this about you. I did this in your face and behind your back, and to simply move on. It don't take the cattiness, the shade, the messiness. You don't have to match that level on. This is just went too far left. Once you start going with, I was there for you for this and dead people this on both ends, and I'm saying on both ends, it just gets silly. And it's really not even called for, and it ain't needed. And at the end of the day, as I said Sunday, I don't give a damn who blocked me. You can be Thais, you can be Jives, you can be anybody. because I remember when and how it helped me, I will never negate that. And I never act like it didn't happen. But what I will say is that when you match this type of energy, nothing's ever going to be resolved because nobody wants to be accountable enough to say, yeah, bitch, I shaded you. Yeah, what you said hurted me. And to move on. Nobody's asking nobody to be friends. And that's what that whole situation was about Sunday. Because honestly, there was no tea that was taken to Jives. What Jives got up there and said is literally what the message was sent. And I can say that because I received the screenshot. So it's not nothing, you know, unnormal. It just takes maturity. But at this point, I mean, it's went so far left till it's silly. And at the end of the day,
okay, Michelle. Okay, Michelle.
Let me finish.
So,
let him finish. That is so rude. That is so rude.
Let me finish.
Okay, because
what I'm saying is, and as I said Sunday, what I said Sunday was nothing negative or nothing in regards to you. It was in regards to everybody. I said nobody is innocent. I said everybody has thrown shade. Everybody has talked about somebody, whether that's in your face or behind your back. I have said that. And not only have I said that, but I done said that to the people that I talk shit about. I've said that shit to Kwame. I've said that shit to Jobs. What I said to you, what I said to anybody. At this point, the only reason it's still going on is because nobody knows how to move on. Once a jab is thrown shade, somebody else turn around and do it. So that's why it's going on all this time, because nobody knows how to be mature enough to say, you know what you said about me ain't gonna stop me regardless. So let me just keep on moving. So it has just turned over into a whole heap load of a mess.
Okay, so Michelle, how would you feel?
Okay.
How would you feel? I want to know how would you feel. Okay?
Absolutely.
How would you feel? I had a love or an affinity for Kwame, right?
Right.
Things fell apart from a business standpoint. I really cared for Kwame. I really did.
I know you did.
And we had a falling out over a business prospect, right?
Right.
And then over something I said 1,000,000 times in my life about followers, if you leave early, you're going to the punishment trailer. And somebody, maybe Kyrie went and told him what I said, right? I don't know. But you do a whole video and I'm still under contract with you, calling an emergency meeting, right?
Right.
And I get on the line. I don't even know he's talking about me at first.
Mm-hmm.
And then people start inboxing me, Mother, is he talking about you? I say, I don't know. And the more I listened, I said he's talking about me. Now, we can go past all the other videos he did in between. So now it's a Friday and we have a big falling out. He said he drove by my house. He's on his way to Dante's screaming. We have a falling out. Pam comes on and does this kind of like Johnny Cochran thing.
Right.
Okay. And everything falls apart because they lied and said they don't talk. We don't talk about you. And we know that they do subliminals, right?
Everybody do subliminal shade.
Everybody do subliminals. That was Friday. Everything fell apart. Kwame left and said his last words was bullshit ass, right? That was his last words after he got off.
This is bullshit. Get it right.
Okay. So then, not even 24 hours later, he sends King Jives a DM saying, I want to talk to you. Can I talk to you?
So can you
Okay.
How would that look? How would that look to you, Michelle?
Let Thais finish.
How would that look to you? We just, you've been talking about this man like a dog for I don't know how long with me, back and forth. And then you get on a lie and say, I changed your perception of him when you know you're lying.
Okay. Well, this is what I would say.
How would you feel?
How I would feel that was some shady shit. And the reason I would feel that, let me answer, the reason I would feel that was some shady shit is because I would be looking from a standpoint of not knowing. When he sent that message to Jives, a screenshot was sent to me. The thing is this, Thais, and I said this Sunday, when everybody went on a whole tangent, Thais is evil, Thais is mean. Thais, I got up there and said Sunday, I have met Thais in person. Thais wasn't shady. He wasn't catty. He wasn't rude. He wasn't mean. He wasn't disrespectful. That's in 2 days. where we done sat on the couch, in the car, across from the table. You just wasn't like that. You wasn't even mixing with people at the party like that. People would speak to you, but you was just chill. You wasn't bothering people. So I said that. When it comes to somebody having a conversation with Jives or anybody that you are not cool with, at the end of the day, Thais, regardless of how it looks to you, how it looks on the outside or inside, because everybody's grown, you can do and have conversations with who you want to have conversations with. But the reality is, let me just say this. The reality is Sunday, during that conversation, it was literally about letting bygones be bygones. It was
Let me tell you something. Let me say this, Michelle.
Okay, go ahead.
I know DeMario Q Jives.
That makes
I know him, right?
That makes two of us, right?
I know him very, very well. Okay. When he read that damn email, it was almost like 3 o'clock in the morning, 2 o'clock in the morning here in Los Angeles. Wasn't nobody up. I don't think they were prepared. Didn't nobody know he was gonna do that damn line.
Right, but
do you agree, St. James?
Let me say this. Let me say this, Thais.
Okay,
let me say this. Jives never said, I'm about to address this public. He never said that. The thing is this: when you made the statement as if it was like blackmail or sabotage, the thing is this: it never was private. It never was a secret. And I'm gonna tell you this why. Because he know Jives. Jives ain't about to sit there and say, oh, I'm not going to say this public, or I'm not going to say that public, just because we all know Jives. It wasn't a bad thing that he said it public, because if he had never said it public, we wouldn't be here today having this conversation right now, believe it or not. And I'm going to tell you why I say that. Let me finish, because you know you talk loud, I don't talk loud. I'm going to tell you why. Because the simple fact is, Thais, is what happened Sunday has been attempted multiple times. But the reality is this: I know you like I know Jives. I don't know you to the totality. Other people may know you, but I know this about you. If somebody says something about you, you're going to say something back. And now everybody knows that if you say something about them, they about to say something back. At the end of the day, what really is going on is that nobody wants to be mature and accountable enough to let what happened Sunday happen with everybody by saying, yes, I done talk shit about you, bitch, behind your face and in your back. But guess what? If you got an enemy out here, you ain't got to worry about it being me. I did the same shit with Elena the other day. I sent a message to say, listen here, you ain't got to ever worry about a lunch date. But I promise you ain't got to worry about me sitting here being your enemy. You ain't got to freeze up if you see me in public. That's just reality. And I said that Sunday when the comment was made, oh, bitch, if Thais see you, oh, honey, you about to be blocked. Honey, Thais gonna have a problem with you. And I said right then, there ain't shit Thais can do or say, whether that is Tuesdays with Molly, Maury, Millie, Cabbage Patch, anybody. It's nothing that he can say that's gonna make me hate him or make me want to hurt him, because at the end of the day, I'm mature enough to say, you know what? Right is right and wrong is wrong. If this is how Thais feel, you're entitled to your feelings. But the facts is that at this point, y'all have went low on every spectrum, on business, personal life. And at the end of the day, all it takes is for somebody to say, you know what, bitch, I read you, you read me. And guess what? We don't got to be friends. We can let bygones be bygones. And that is all that is needed, Thais. And let me say this. I'm not singling out Thais, because the same shit I'm saying now, I'm saying it to everybody. Like Sunday, I was referring to everybody. Ain't nobody innocent. Nobody on every end. Nobody's innocent, and it just takes maturity to do that. Now, I understand why you feel like, oh, they did that to Jives, as if you trying to backdoor me, or you trying to set some shit up with Jives. And let me tell you something. I've spoken to Jives. Ain't no shows coming out of this shit. There's not about to be no clout chasing and screen time with this type of shit. This ain't what it's about to be. This is what's going on. In the same way that it takes maturity and accountability to respond, it takes us to move on. That's all that it takes. And Thais, I know that when that shit happened with Jives, I know that shit hurt you. I know that. And at the end of the day, if I was on that end, some shit possibly would have hurt me. But the reality is that a year later, it's time to let the shit go. It's not that it's time
I haven't said anything about these people like reading or going in about them. I've come to the conclusion, Michelle, about Jives. We've come to the conclusion that I've come to the conclusion that these people in his lives are like actors in Hollywood, right? That's my conclusion I've come to. We were never as deep as I thought we were.
Thais,
and that's where I messed up.
But let me say this, Thais.
That's where I messed up. And I really come to that conclusion.
No, Tice, let me say this. Y'all were that close and y'all were that deep. What it is, let me say this. The reason why you feel that way is because everything that has been said and done after the fact. But you got to understand, we are over a year later of a separation. That shit happened last June. So now, if we fall out or we have a disconnect, and that's the end of it, that's one thing. But when you add 12 additional months of shade reads, spilling personal business, talking about mamas and families, finances and living conditions, that will add on to hurt because the drama's never ending. So even though it seemed like there was one split, the shit never stopped. Even till today, somebody brings up somebody in a subliminal way. And that's why I said Sunday, nobody is innocent. Sunday was about burying the hatchet. That's it. And it requires maturity. That's all. So it wasn't nothing to make it like, oh, Thais is the villain, everybody else is victims, or everybody else is villains.
Oh no, they wait a minute now, Michelle.
But let me say
Michelle,
this,
they have went on. They've been on a tangent. They did a 4-hour live and they did a 3-hour live, and Conscious Show, and they did King Jive Show,
right?
And they were basically like, I am really, this horrible person, right? And I manipulate my followers. There's this guy in the chat right here, Cash Pay, who I blocked on Patreon because we did a Church of God in Christ post, and he in there like, I'm like, sir, right. this is a gay Patreon. So he's in the chat right now, salty. Right. Whenever you see anybody in the chat super salty about me, like Auntie Deb and all them people, those are King Giant people. Right. So they have to do what they do. The Thai Squad do what they do. I get it.
But Tice, you have to understand, as I said before, this is on both ends. This ain't on one end. And you can't take a conversation Sunday as if it was made to look like Thais is wrong. Jazz and Kyrie going back at each other, that didn't have nothing to do with you, but they worked it out amongst themselves right there on that live.
Can I be honest? Can we be honest?
Okay, let's.
Can we be really honest?
Yes.
Can we be? I thought that Kyrie was forced to apologize to Jazz, but Kyrie did not do nothing to Jazz. I'm going on record and say he did nothing to Jazz.
They talked about each
other.
He
did nothing to Jazz that Jazz didn't do to me and him and nobody else.
But Thais,
we're still trying to figure out why the hell did Kyrie apologize to Jazz.
But Thais, we have to understand this. If you offend somebody intentionally or unintentionally, if you shade somebody, read somebody, say anything that make a person feel away, everybody knows that the mature thing is to go ahead and apologize and move on. Now, Kyrie admitted the things he said. Jazz admitted the things that she said, and the live is still up. So we can't say like he was made to apologize and nothing was said because there was a whole confession about it. But the reality is that all you got to do is say, yes, I shaded you. Yes, I read you, and I'm moving on. Now, there's some people that can take shade and take reads, and it don't bother them. Prime example, honey, when I heard Tuesdays with Maury, and when it was said to me, and they said Millie, I feel like fucking laughing because it was funny to me. Now, again, because I said live on the air, ain't shit Thais can do or say that's gonna make me hate him. I'm good on it. So I never had to go tit for tat. Oh, well, fuck Thais. Fuck, that's childish. That's pitter patter. And let me say this. That's coming from somebody that's 28 years old. So if that shit is childish for me, it's sure is childish for y'all. And that's not a jab.
Okay, well, everybody
has said something, Thais.
Okay, Michelle. Well, let me say this. Let me say this so it can be on record. It can be on record. Kwame, I am sorry for bringing up your deceased ex. My intent was to be mean and spiteful, okay? Because of what you've done to me. I am sorry. Kyrie, I apologize. I apologize for alluding to you, and I did mean Sean Kinsey, okay? And he don't have nothing to do with it. He's collateral damage. I apologize for the remark about going over to the Caribbean. I apologize. I'm sorry. And they don't have to accept it, but I'm just saying I'm sorry.
Right. But see, just like that's all they fucking take. Now the reality is, now after an apology like that on both ends, because this is not at Thais, this is at everybody. On both ends, don't nobody go throw no shade or get cute. And also at the same time, St. James, because didn't nobody earlier want to call names, and that's fine. Y'all, anybody, don't go screen record no shit that even appears to be subliminal and send it back, because all it does is it literally,
which
it's
was
like
the main
it aggravates
focus of
everybody.
This live BONE collective.
I am
It
aware.
triggers everybody.
I am aware of the bone carriers I'm aware of the bone carriers and the Tie Squad and multiple platforms. I am not naive to the bone carriers. I'm not.
Can I say something? St. James? Platform. Can I say something? Okay. I want to say this, and I'm going to be very much done with it. If I did anything to offend you, to hurt you, I am seriously sorry. And let me go ahead and turn my camera on so you can see me. If I did anything to offend you, hurt you, or do anything to make you feel like I slighted you in any type of way when it came to business, when it came to personal, anything like that, I am unbelievably sorry, because my intention is, you worked with me for 1.5 years. My intention is to never hurt you, and I don't get into internet beefs with anybody. And my reputation with people, in terms of working with them professionally, in terms of working with them personally, everything that I've done in terms of defending you with the conscious TV thing, that was all real. And I told Jives that. I said everything that I've done to defend Thais was because I absolutely believed that he was hurt and that I was defending somebody that I cared about. So if I did anything now, or if you felt like me going on Jives' platform was to offend you, I promise you, I had just woken up. I did not do anything to intentionally make you feel like I was going over there to slight you. My intention was, St. James, yes. Because my intention was, I did not. When I heard from Michaud that he had questioned if I had a problem with him, my immediate reaction was, oh shit, there's another YouTuber that may think that I have a problem with them. I did not want to have beef with Thais, and I surely didn't want to have beef with Jives. So that's why I went and engaged with him and said, hey, I don't have a problem with you. I don't know you, and all of that, the stuff that I said to him. So that was it. My intention was not to sit there and make you feel like I was going over there and joining camp. I'm not creating a show with him. I'm not doing anything. Pyro's doing what we're doing, and Jives Nation is doing what they're doing. I don't have a problem with Jives Nation now, and I don't want to have a problem with the Thai Squad. There were people over there that I was actually really cool with, and now they don't want to talk to me because of fear of the issues that you and I are having. I understand it, but the bottom line is that I don't want to have this constant beef with you.
Let me interject, because Kwame, I did correct you early this week when you were blocking certain people from the Thai Squad.
Absolutely.
And I said, let me finish. And I said, because I know you'll admit it, it ain't a secret. I said, if there are people that ain't did nothing to you from the Thai Squad, from Jive Nation, I don't care who it is, stop blocking these people because they ain't did nothing to you. And that go from anybody that was blocked, whether it's anybody's name that was blocked. Don't do that. And I said that. And that was in reference to Lamar, that was in reference to Rochelle, that was in reference to anybody. And I also said, right then, if you don't have an issue with these people, do not sit there and make the subscribers, the supporters, anybody feel like you got to pick sides. Because what you're doing is, and even though St. James, you said earlier, people are grown, but you're caught in the middle. Everybody is not mature enough to stay neutral, and everybody's not mature enough to say, you know what, I watch everybody. So when you do that, don't be one of them people. And I'm saying this publicly. Do not be a person that will turn around and take a screenshot of something, send it to Kwame or Thais, and then you get on somebody's chat and you talking different, because a lot of y'all have done that. A lot of y'all have done that. Just don't do that. And when you don't do that, you have no choice but to move on. But I said, don't match your box, because when it was said something, when Thais, you wiped it up, you said that a statement that was made that about me being on Power Meter, you said that wasn't in regards to you at all. And I said, cool. And Kwame can admit it live. I said, good, because I asked Kwame, do not say Thais' name while I'm on this. Do not mention Thais in any kind of negative way. I don't want to hear no shade. Don't say shit about Thais while I'm on here. That's what I said. So all it takes is simple maturity, by just how y'all did, exchange apologies and move on. You don't have to be friends, but you can at least say, you know what, I went too fucking low. It ain't needed, because at the end of the day, everybody's deceased loved ones was somebody's deceased loved one, and that's childish. That's all you gotta do is move on, and that's all it took, just like this. But when you hurt, you ain't hearing nothing. All you hear is get attacked, and that's on both.
Let me say this. The day that I did the emergency meeting, that literally right after we got off of that thing, off of that live, I had a what do you call it? A Facebook chat conversation with Kyrie and Thais on the phone. And at the end of it all, I had apologized to Thais. And so for me, it's like it should have ended. You don't remember me apologizing to you?
You apologize to who? You apologize to who?
I apologize to you. And you say you don't have to apologize. I got it. You say, Kyrie, am I wrong? I just want to make sure.
No, you apologized to me, but Thais he didn't accept it. But you apologize.
Well, I don't know if he accepted it. I don't want to say that, but I felt like you say you don't have to apologize, Kwame. It's fine. We're good. But I did apologize right afterwards because I said I shouldn't have handled it that way. Because I then realized at that moment, and I was angry. I'm not going to say here and lie. I was really annoyed because I felt like, why would somebody because I looked at this is how it happened. When I get up in the morning and I prepare for Power Hour, I usually have watch. What do you call it? I watch the show from the night before because I don't always get a chance to go to the evening services or any of the because I'm tired or I'm in a meeting or something else is happening. So the next day, can you accept Ty's apology or forgive? I said I accepted it. It may not be immediate, but are you open to it? I'm fine with it, darling. No, I'm good. I'm not. I apologize. He apologizes. We're good. But I just want to make sure that there's an understanding of the time slot of the pattern of everything. My whole thing is this: when that emergency meeting happened that morning, first of all, Kyrie didn't send me anything. I always watch his show, and I always put #replay game. And so I watched the show for the night before, and I was laughing, joking. I think no, you weren't on the St. James. That was another live. But he was doing a live, whatever. And then he said, "I'm the Grand Bacadouches. You don't go over there." And then I started.
And that's Ty. That's his show. That's funny.
Well, I didn't realize who he was talking about until it clicked, and I was laughing with that because that's who he is. He does that. And that's not a big deal to me. It wasn't an issue. What I told Ty before, and we've talked in private about this, is that he is an influencer, and the Ty Squad, including at the time me too. If he said jump, we said how high? Where do we need to go? We need to pull up. We pulled up. Just like on the Conscious TV thing, we saw that he was going on there. I ran over there to have his back. I was windmilling in there. And to be quite honest, there was only a few of us in there, Ray Bishop included, that was windmilling for him. And I still stand on all the stuff that I said and was doing there because that's that's how I felt at that time. And I did. And y'all could sit there and say I didn't, but I was. And you even told me, we even had a conversation after that. You said that I was windmilling for you. So it wasn't a big deal. But my issue was, why would you do that when we have a set schedule for Pyro? We don't go on random shows, do random shows. We have a set schedule. And for me, it wasn't a big deal that we were live during his live because we just remembered that's what we do. But my thing is the fact that when people were coming over to support both, because I know that there were some people that would have two screens on. They would have Thais on, and they were like, "Oh yeah, I'm watching you on the laptop. Oh, thank you, that's cool, I appreciate it." And then immediately after I get off my lap, I would sometimes go over there if he's still on. And the same thing with the Patreon. If he had a live or he had something going on and I'm done with doing a live for a client, then I would run over there and watch his stuff and go support it. And I would say, "Hey, sorry I had a meeting," or "Hey, sorry I'm coming in late." That's it. But for me to go and rewatch it that morning and to see how it appeared, how he was kind of shading us, it hurt, you know. And so I was pissed off. And on top of that, whole lot wasn't just about him.
And we got it, Kwame. Can we hear a little bit from Kyrie? What are your thoughts at this point, Kyrie?
I don't have any thoughts. Because the apology I didn't want the apology. The apology should have went to who it went to, Sean Kinsey. Because like I said, Sean is a person who really loves Thais and and it's very neutral. I just didn't like him doing that. I don't need an apology. I don't want an apology. I'm cool.
But are you okay with trying to, if not get things back to where they were?
I don't think St. James. I don't think nothing ever will be the same ever. Right. I think we can coexist on YouTube without all of the drama. Now, I apologize to Kyrie, and basically, he's just like, it didn't mean anything, right? So it's fine. It's fine. I apologize to Sean Kinsey too. Okay. Listen, with Kyrie, what I said is what I meant. It felt really like a betrayal. Okay, so that's why all that came about. At the end of the day, if Kyrie feels the way he feels, he's welcome to that. But I apologize. So it is a virtual record that I did apologize to him. He don't have to accept it. It doesn't really. I'm not gonna lose no sleep tonight because he didn't accept it. But I do apologize to Sean Kinsey.
When you take it there, it goes another way. Just say
no. I don't care. I don't care when somebody like me apologizes, which is like a lunar eclipse type thing. when I apologize, and the first thing come out your mouth, I don't really care. And I know he's not super religious, so I get it. So it's a spiritual thing when people apologize. Their conscience has been tugged a little bit. So maybe he don't understand all of that. So I get it. So if you don't accept the apology, that's fine. And I apologize to who I needed to apologize to. Sean accepted it. Kyrie is just not that type of person. He already says that he have a grudge against somebody. He don't talk to you till the day you die. And once you know that, you know what you're dealing with. So it's good.
Which is fine because everybody.
For the first time, I agree with everything he just said.
A little differently. So that's totally fine. And see, that was my major thing. And I'm glad we finally got to this point because it really, I wasn't being messy, regardless of what whoever in the chat wants to say that I did.
St. James, I know this is your show, but I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna take this moment. Mm-hmm. St. James, you were in my live last night in Patreon. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And I did a segment on because we're doing this cleanse. You were in the live last night on Patreon. And I said, now that we're bringing this beef to an end, what are the bone carriers going to do? And we made fun of the bone carriers that are about to be without jobs. And we said, what are they going to do now? And I believe, St. James, that planted a seed in your head because we were serious about bringing all this shit, toning it down. And what are they going to do now? And I believe that planted a seed in your head. And I think this thing initially started off one way. And then in the middle, I saw where you switch it a little bit. And then towards the secondary middle, you switch it back another way. And then this thing is turned into a resolution. I don't think you was expecting chapters 3 through 4. I don't think you was expecting that.
No, not at all.
But I just want to let you know, I see you, St. James.
Well, I hope you see me as genuine. That's what I hope. See, I don't like that shady look.
We see you, Sheree. We see you, Sheree.
Because at the end of the day, St. James, you were a little inaccurate with your intro. You were a little inaccurate with your intro. I didn't see that King Giants video that day. You inboxed me and told me, girl, he really don't like you. Those were your exact words. I have a memory like an Asian old lady, okay? I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, I don't remember.
You said he really don't like you. And I said, what you talking about? I had just did a live. Mm-hmm. And you told me that. We went on Conscious, right? Mm-hmm. Conscious was just, I don't know what Conscious, she was going in. And what's wrong with Thaisa? She was doing her thing. And then she brought you up, St. James. And then you were on my live saying all of that you said. And then you got on Conscious Show. Your title of bone carrier and bone collector, you deserve that crown.
I do?
But yes, you do, because and then,
absolutely.
No, you do. Absolutely. And you got on Conscious, and I swear I was like, he was just on my live. It was not even 20 minutes, St. James.
But now I don't recall.
Now, St. James, that is true, and I said that. I said that was true.
I'm not gonna back down with. Like I said, I don't bite my tongue.
It's okay. Sheree is a multi-millionaire for doing what she does. It's okay. But I just want to let you know that I believe this lie was planted in your head last night because we were saying, what are these bone carriers going to do now that all of this shit?
It wasn't from the Patreon. It was from maybe 2 nights ago. I'm not sure if it was last night or the night before. where them folks was in your live saying, don't trust her. No,
I can't control their perception of you.
Can't.
Because they see how you move through the channels. So that's how they got their perception. I can't change that.
Yeah, but you know what? My thing is
cash pay. Would you like a free link to my Patreon again? Would you like me to unblock you, sir? I can do. What would you like? Would you like a Cash App? Your name is Cash Pay. Would you like a Cash App? What would you like? You want some head? You want some pussy?
Oh my God! Oh my God!
What would you like, baby? I'm just trying to figure out, what do you want?
I mean, this is the chat. You know, this is people.
Okay, I just want to know, what does he want? Because I'm not shading. I'm being playful with St. James, not shading.
Right. Yeah.
So you must not be LGBTQ. It's not shade. It's being playful.
Yeah, I don't, like I said, and I even said we did talk about that beforehand. I said, yeah, I was.
Hold on, St. James. Hold on. Girl, why are you watching gay men? The post in Patreon was about the Church of God in Christ. I asked a question. Do y'all see a rainbow in this flyer? You went off. Girl, why are you in a gay Patreon? Why are you watching 5 gay men? Girl, what do you want? Why are you here, Cash Pay? I'm sorry for cutting you off on your platform.
It is what it is. People will be people. But yeah, I mean, if that's your perception of how things, that's fine. But like I said, I'm glad that we got to this point, regardless of how we got here. And I think that going forward, even if we don't get back to where we were, I think we can be a little more civil. It's just for the people who are, like I said, that neutrality. It's like, we don't like people to be neutral. Like, we want them to be on a side, and we cannot expect people just to be on a side. We have to give them carte blanche to be what they want and be associated with who they want without any shade. And I know that could be difficult, but without any shade. Do you agree? Everyone agree?
I think Michelle did a really great job. So I just, okay. I think we can do our closing remarks. Michelle did a good job. And I just think, coming from the bone carrier, it's
and if y'all want to call me a bone carrier for that one comment, because I've never, ever have carried anything outside of that to you. Never. You can believe what you want to believe, but I don't have those relationships with people like that to be carrying bones. I just don't.
St. James, it's a lot of bone carriers. I just believe you the queen of the bone carriers. That's all. That's all.
I know, as Wanda Davis Turner used to say, when you don't want to accept a prophecy, you say, I don't accept that at this time.
Okay, well, this has been wonderful. Great times.
Thank you, guys.
Can we just move on and not shade each other? We have no problem. We see each other.
Past squad members, that you're more than welcome to watch. You're more than welcome to watch Pyro. If you want to go and watch, you're more than welcome. There is no choose up and who's on Lord's side. Whatever you want to do. If you want to go over there, feel free to do so.
And are we going to agree? We're not going to shade them if you see them on other.
No, I don't have anything. I don't have anything else. I don't. Okay. I really don't.
If any of the chat would like to donate to any of the they don't
have to donate to me. I don't need it.
On the screen, please feel free to do so. Appreciate it. I am a few.
They don't have to donate to me. Give mine to somebody else.
We can't tell people where to give their blessings.
Okay.
Okay.
Y'all have a good night.
We can't tell.
I didn't mean that in shade. I really didn't. Yeah. I meant that as I didn't come here for cash apps.
Right.
I came here to speak my mind. That's what I meant.
I understand, Thais.
Okay, that was not shade at all.
Can I just say something to Thais? Oftentimes, I don't think sometimes you
realize how you say certain things or how you present certain things, it may come across a certain way. And we're good. We don't have any problems anymore. We'll go on down the road. We can go on down separate things. But something that I have noticed in working with you, and also just in certain things, even in this conversation, there are oftentimes you'll say certain things in a certain way, and if people don't know you, now you've said certain things to me in the chat, and certain things to me, we'll joke around or whatever. I understand where you're coming from, but oftentimes when other people are looking at you, they're seeing certain things, and it's being presented in a different way. So that's all I just wanted to throw out there, and just take it or leave it, or whatever you want to do. But
a lot of times it's being said that we do this, the beef sector, for money. And as a blogger, I understand that's code for these bitches ain't got shit else going on. So that's why they doing this for money. So that's why I said that. That was not shade towards nobody on the panel. Give mine to somebody else. I don't want nobody to think I came here or I came on the panel because I'm out here, I'm out here chasing for $1. That's all I meant. It was really not directed towards nobody. But I do receive what you say, and I will work on how I present my points of view. I will.
Okay. Thank you for hearing that.
Thank you all, everyone.
And again, Kwame, because I can see that you are really, 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 hurt. I can see that. Or you're really, really upset. And I apologize again. I did it out of anger. It was not. I'm sorry. I just apologize.
I apologize for threatening you, because I don't want you to feel unsafe. When shit was going down, can you turn that down real quick? I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Because I don't want you to ever feel like you're unsafe or somebody's coming after you or whatever. I was pissed off as well. Just like you said things out of anger, I said things out of anger. Let's just move on, go down the road. We don't have to have team crumpets, but
we don't.
And it's fine. I just want to move forward and not do this anymore, because this is really draining. I was watching knocking on the cabin door or whatever, and minding my black ass business. So I'm sure you were having your day and you were enjoying. This was not. But I'm glad that we resolved it and we can move on and go our different ways. So.
And God has a way. What St. James meant for something else, this thing flipped on its head. So God has a way of turning things around. Yeah. Because this ain't how this started. I watched it from the beginning.
Right.
So, but it's okay.
Look at God.
God turned it. And then Michaud, he facilitated some stuff. So it was, and as far as Kyrie, the thing about it is that I still don't think he gets the way I honestly don't think he gets it. He's so stuck on the people in the comments saying he was trash that he's just negating the fact of how it looks to me that you sided with somebody over something and it wasn't really completely verified. I don't think Kyrie gets that. He's stuck on the Thai squad and their responses. One day, maybe in his quiet moment, he will sit down and think like, okay, I understand what Thais, I kind of get it now. And how he felt about this. So I apologize. I did my part. I'm done.
Thank you so much. The official Thais report, Michaud, Kwame Speaks, Kyrie, Candid Conversation. What's yours, Michaud? Michaud, what's your channel?
Y'all send all mine to St. James. Send every bit of it to St. James.
Oh my God, 154 people?
Give it to St. James. Give all of it to St. James, please.
All right, St. James, you peed, mama.
You shady bitch.
Give it to St. James.
154 people?
Don't send me shit. Give it to St. James.
You pee, baby.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Oh, we will be going live right now. We will.